Like an oily octopus spreading its tentacles through the Gulf of Mexico, this spill is choking off sea life and, on shore, a way of life. This pier in Hopedale, Louisiana, is usually bustling with a bounty of Gulf oysters. With oil encroaching on oyster beds, the harvest is down drastically. The Gulf states haul in more than 20 million pounds of oysters a year, worth more than $60 million. This year, say oystermen like Nathan Acepedo, the catch is down by half.
We have a lot of people depend on oysters. Everybody was happy, everybody was making money, and now this happened.
The ripple effect is washing over truckers like Herbert Bell. He makes his living hauling oysters from the pier to the processor. These days, he loses more than $1,300 every time his truck pulls away from the dock.
Because we're having to run with a half-empty truck several times a week.
Herbert Bell delivers oysters to a processing plant 138 miles away. For plant owner Pat Fahey, this ecological disaster is a financial disaster. He buys and cleans oysters for transshipment across the country. Last year, he was snapping up 1,000 of these bags of oysters every day. Now he's lucky to snare 250.
It's just sort of a real, clear reminder of how far we've fallen.
And he has fallen far. His business is down $195,000 just in the month of May. He expects to lose as much this month. It's a hit he can't absorb. So he's closing his plant down today until things improve, putting 60 people out of work.
This is absolutely worse than any hurricane has ever been. And that's saying a lot when you live in South Louisiana.
It's not just South Louisiana.
Just keep working.
Pat Fahey's oyster crisis is rocking Angel de la Riva's seafood business more than 1,600 miles away in Los Angeles like an economic earthquake. Oysters account for 10% of the seafood he sells to LA restaurants. Before the oil spill, this warehouse was filled with 700 cases of oysters a week from Pat Fahey. Now, he has just one.
That's what I'm getting from Louisiana, one case.
When he can get more, they cost him more. A case that was $28 before the spill now costs $65, $37 more.
I think I'm losing easy 10,000 a week just on oysters.
To save money, he cut his staff's work week from 6 days to 5. That means $300 less a month for secretary and single mother Yadira Chavarin.
To me, that's a lot because, for example, I used to live in a little studio, and now I had to go to my mom to rent a room to pay less.
She now shops at less expensive stores. She gave up singing lessons, cut back on clothes and extras for her daughter.
We're all suffering because of the oil thing. And I don't think it's only us. There's probably more people out there that suffering the same thing as all of us.
Many more people just like these, their livelihoods drowning in a sea of oil. Bill Whitaker, CBS News, Los Angeles.